Hi guys, this is Lucia. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm a first grade dual language teacher in Washington State, and today I'm just hopping on to share kind of what I'm doing. I haven't gone to my classroom for about 5 days. Kind of took a little break. I think I started a little early and I'm getting overwhelmed. But today I'm going to meet up with my team. We are going to work on a few things that we left undone at the end of the year, and we want to make sure we have that set up so that we can start off on a good note. And so yeah, we're getting together. We'll see what we get done. It's all standard stuff, and then if I have a little bit of time, we have some things to do in the evening. So if I get some time, I'm planning to stop by my class and drop off all this stuff that I got back here, which will be dropped off regardless, but maybe I could sneak in for a little bit. So hopefully I can give you an update on some things that I get done, or at least things that I just dropped off. So I'll see you guys soon. See you later. Hi guys, so I just got done working with my team, and today we worked on our 15-day challenge that we're working on for the first trimester in math. And we actually have expressions math here in our district, and that's what we're trying to get done so it can kind of ease our transition into the new year. And now I'm here in my classroom, so I'm going to just show you what it looks like for now. And really I haven't done anything, but I might spend about 20 minutes here. I'm not sure. I might have to clean. So let me show you. You might hear the noise from my flip-flops because it's summer. I brought all this today, so now I need to go through it. Actually, that's not what I brought. I actually brought that hamper. I need to get a new one because I was told that this isn't a great one. So I have a few things in here, and some of it is from my Michael's haul and Target stuff. I just need to put it away because it's going to be a big mess if I don't, and I don't want it to add up. I don't think I'm going to get anything done today. I'm just going to put that stuff away, and then all of this. I just want it to be clean so that when I come back next week or later in the week, I'm able to get stuff accomplished without worrying about it. I'm trying to figure out my scissors here. I want to have, I think, 4 of each, and I'm looking for a different color so that I have enough for each kid in each group and that they're a little color coordinated. I just want to show you this little doorbell. I showed it in my Michael's haul, but I wanted to show you how it worked because I actually really like it. And it's pretty loud. This is it has like 3 settings, I believe. So loud, and that's the one I'm going to use because it is pretty loud. Comes with this little one, but when I'm testing the volume, it does it on its own. Be prepared to be scared. So I think I'm gonna like that. We're gonna see. I might get tired of it because my kids will probably play with it. But again, it's the Avantech doorbell kit, and it comes with the plug-in one part and then the actual doorbell. I didn't get much done, but I did put this little bottom thing on my easel, and then I kind of need your help. What is this? I've had my easel for a while, but I never knew what this thing was. Does anybody have an easel like this, or this piece that comes with the easel setup that could possibly tell me what that is? Send me a message or comment down below. I'd love to know what to use that for. Also, I just kind of stacked up my borders here. I'm working on math centers, so taking these home because I am preparing some for my partner so that we can laminate when we come back. But really, that is it. I did not do much. I saw this on Instagram somewhere about putting this little insert in here, and you can put your hand sanitizer, your tissues, and that way it's not taking up counter space, which I love. We'll see how that works. I did go to Dollar Tree and I bought a few of these. I know someone said there was better ones, so I'm going to be on the lookout. I'll see how these do this year. But this is just to make the dice a little bit quieter while they're playing their centers. I decided to just come home. I wasn't going to get anything done because we're actually going to go watch Toy Story 4. And I know that if I start something, I'm going to want to be there until I'm done. And I didn't want to do that to my kids. So I'm going to end this vlog and we'll continue. Let's see what else we get done. I will most likely go. Today is Tuesday, so I'll probably end up going on Thursday or Friday. It just depends. I need to get bulletin boards up. So if my husband's not up for it, I think I'm just gonna go and get them done. So I will catch you guys later. Bye. I'm on my way to my classroom. I don't live very far from my classroom, which is perfect, but it's also bad because I want to be there all the time. So I just got here to my school. I'm actually in the parking lot. I'm going to be getting off in a bit, but I wanted to share with you what we bought. So I printed all of our centers, and then now we're using them, and I organized them in Ziploc bags. Nothing fancy, but these are actually on sale for $2.99. Online, I'm not sure what the price is in store, but I just ordered a bunch because I missed the last sale, and I'm pretty sure that during my setup I can figure out some way to use them. So these are actually not the Iris, these are the Recollections, and they're from Michael's, and they're pretty thick, 12 by 12, and this is where we're going to store all our math centers, and it's going to go by units, or actually standards. So the addition, there's a subtraction, number senses, a geometry, a time one, and I'm sure I'm missing another. Oh, yeah, I don't know what the other one is, but they sell them on TBT by standards, and I'll link them below. But I'm hoping this really works. I'm not sure how we're gonna do the centers yet. I just know we have them, so we'll figure that out soon. So yes, that's my plan. We're going to finish her centers. I'm going to try to do my bulletin boards. It was a sad day because I think my husband is done. I just praised him on my first YouTube video, and then he decides he's probably done with helping me, which it's not really because he doesn't want to. It's a lot more difficult to go to my classroom with him because we have 3 kids and they like to come to our classroom and, well, to my classroom and my partner's if it's open, and take everything out, and it makes it a little stressful, especially when we're running on very short time. So my partner is going to help me put up some bulletin boards if we find a color that I like, and hopefully I can at least get that going, and I'll feel a little better if my bulletin boards are up, and then I'll go from there. So I will get back on and show you guys what I get done. I haven't done anything since my last video, so I'm hoping just to at least organize a few things, that way it doesn't look so messy. Alright, talk to you soon. guys, so I just finished putting up my bulletin boards, and I didn't do it by myself. My partner actually came to help me, and oh my gosh, so much credit to my husband who had been doing it for a while. I mean, I helped him, but having to actually do a lot of it was rough. So anyways, thank you so much for all those years. Today I just put some little Target, I'm not sure what they're called, like garlands, right behind me, you can see. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this for, but it's most likely going to be either for goals, standards, or just for myself and kid art. I'm not sure. I'd like it to be intentional and like a space that we can both use, but I don't know yet. I also have this board, which I was planning to put one of those on, but I don't know that I'm going to have enough, and I really don't want to go buy another one. So I will have to wait and see. And I forgot my shiplap bulletin board paper, so I didn't get that up. I don't know if I'll end up using it, which I'm okay with. I guess I could return it. Did my blue and gray. I wasn't sure if I wanted gray, but I know I didn't want black. And I feel like white wouldn't have looked that great with my white chart paper when it goes up there. I don't like to do little borders around it for it to stand out. It's just easier for me to just stick it up there. I do have this one, this wall right here, which is huge, that I'd like to do something with. Last year I just put my chart paper. I did see another teacher had the border around it, which looked really nice because it made it look like a bulletin board. So I might just do that. I'm not sure, but usually my writing stuff goes up there, and last year I had my math here on this spot, sorry, and then I had my goals here, so, and reading. I know for sure that I don't want my goals in my reading here, and I will probably, I was thinking of moving it here and doing my calendar on this side. Remind me when I get there, and I'm doing my calendar here, because it's not something that we use often, so I can cover it with my easel. It's not a big deal, which I think would be a better option than having it here, because I used to have it here, and sometimes I need that space, and I would already have the other side busy with other things, so I'd have to keep taking it down, and I didn't really like that. So anyways, now I'm going to do this. I bought these, and I'm going to use them to put them on my folders, and I was thinking it'll just be one they break apart. Either, I don't know, I feel like the top might be better to put it on the top, and I can just slip their name on here, and if they don't know how to write their name, then this will be in like a dotted form. If they do know how to write it, then it'll be in a solid line. So it'll be here, and I usually do their names with their number, but it'll probably be pretty small. Before, I used to just have a tag with their number, but I kind of like the idea of having their name on there, and then they can just pull out their little paper if they need it, which, now that I say that, that's probably gonna be a big hassle, because this thing is probably not gonna last that long for them to put their little fingers in there. So I might just have it there for them to look at, and if they need to write over it, I guess they could. So I'm going to do these. These will be my writing folders. I have this little tin, which I bought 2 of them, and I was thinking of doing the magnetic, the magnets that you put on, because it's a magnetic surface, and putting their numbers, and that way I'll have the other one on the side, and they can put their numbers to the hot lunch and cold lunch, and that way I know who's here. Of course, it's something I'm going to have to teach them to do, but, and honestly, I think that's it for the night. I'm going to I feel like I did a lot. I'm actually really tired. I feel like I did a lot though. And now I also know things that I'm not going to use. Like I bought some yellow border, but my school colors are gray, white, and yellow. And I actually don't like yellow, but it's part of my colors that I use on my fluorescent stuff. So I thought maybe I'd use it, but it didn't convince me. So I also wanted to show you my library. I did my library here, and I did show it on the first part of my classroom setup, but I wanted to show you. So all of my books are labeled. They all have, and they're by numbers, but only because that's easier for the kids to locate versus me putting a label that says everything that I put on here. So the label here says what kind of books these are. So this is, it's called Chivito, Hombre Mosca, Elefante y Cerdita. This is Elefante y Cerdita, which is elephant and pig, I think, in English. And they all know because this is pink. This sticker is pink. There's a 1, and this has a 1. So although there's another pink right here, this has a different number, which will go with the books that are in here. And I actually have liked this because, I mean, there are 5 colors, and all of the colors have different numbers, and there's not going to be something that's too difficult. I wrote the numbers, so they should be pretty clear, and I don't have that many. Although I am trying to go through them to see like if I can separate my read alouds, because last year I just put them all in there. But I feel like it'd be better if I took them out. That way they could be displayed when I read them. And then up here I have all of my hardcover books. That will go up here. I didn't want to spread them all out. And then I have my phones. Oh, this one's broken. Oh, there's several broken. I'll have to go through that. And then these, I used to use them more in previous years, but they're paint sticks that I just spray painted, and then I put their numbers. And when I did this, I had them get their number stick. And if this used to work better because I used to not have these labels. But oftentimes, especially at the beginning of the year, they can grab their number. They grab a book from here. They'll put their stick in here so that they know quickly that that's where I got my book, because that's my number. But then again, they also have to remember their number. And I usually have a list everywhere around the room so someone can help. But I think this works really great. And I had to remake some because somewhere along the way I lost a few, or I must have only had 20 because I only had 20, but I am missing the number 16. So yeah, guys, I think I'm done for the night. The laminator wasn't working today, so I mean, I'm kind of grateful because my partner was able to help me, but now I have to wait and see because there wasn't enough film in the laminator, so I don't know if they're going to replace it and when. I might need to take it to get laminated somewhere else. I don't want to use my personal laminator because it's a lot of stuff, and I know myself, and I know that if I laminate it with that thick laminate, I'm going to want all of my centers that way, and I just feel like that's too expensive for me to be laminated, and it's a lot more work, kind of. It's just, I feel like I don't want to waste that on those centers because I know that they'll be fine with thin laminate. Alright guys, well, I'm going to head out. My husband is waiting for me at home. It is only, what time is it? 10:10 p.m. We got here about 7, so I've been here for 3 hours. I actually am glad I came. I feel a little relieved. And my voice is already going, and I haven't even started teaching. But I am a little relieved that I got so much done today. So thank you for joining me.